For me, the conclusion of the week is we cover 7 days and 168 hours. So if you want to take a benefit of this video, try to watch this video from start till end. Try not to be hasty because I'm covering the whole conclusion in 3 and 4 sections. In each section can be similar or totally different from other section. So I try to present as much I can what I'm learning from through my astrological microscope in each and every second, minute, hour or day in the whole week. So try to watch this video from start till end to understand the whole weekly conclusion. The conclusion of the week for Aries. In this coming week, Aries, you'll come across mixed fruit, mixed rewards, positive, negative, bitter sweets, all type of scenario situation in this coming week. Aries, your income can be mediocre, but there will be unexpected expenditure which are beyond control. There will be necessary expenditure which you have to do it. You can't refuse it, you have to do it. Aries, in this coming week, you'll come across lots of professional challenges, lot of financial challenges. You have to accept all those challenges and you have to do what you need to do, the most needful. Aries, look after your health regarding your lower abdomen. Beware of any domestic row, domestic conflict. Sometimes situation can be very delicate, very tricky. Too many things are going on in your personal life and professional life. You have to be very careful. There will be lots of mental tensions. A lot of political games are going on at this particular moment. Personal life, professional life, both. A lot of uncertainty. Sometimes you don't know what to decide, how to make a choice. Sometimes you can be in the middle of a conflict. Sometimes you don't know how to choose, what to choose, and how to go about. Aries, beware of headaches and eye infection. Kindly stop winding up yourself for no reason and refrain from any kind of conflicting situation, tricky situation, tedious situation, which is going to start with an argument but converting into living conflict. Aries, more you become aggressive, more you will be able to ruin something very important. More you'll damage yourself. So try not to be most aggressive at this party. Try not to overreact in any situation. There may be suffering to yourself and the family members. You will occupy a position of higher status, no doubt about it. But business transaction will be there to benefit you. You will be victorious in any arguments or living conflict. But you have to be very wise. Use the common sense. You can be extremely argumentative. In your approach, you can be very aggressive and very argumentative, which sometimes won't work. Travel can be frequent. Losses may occur in your business if you're not very careful. You may suffer from a lot of abdominal issues, unfound worries are there. Business will be profitable. You'll succeed in your undertaking. You'll acquire comforts. Travel may net you earning. You will spend a lot of money to get players from companion, and you may be involved in a lot of disputes for paternal property or something to do with division of wealth. You might end up in a court, maybe involved in a court case. Be extra careful if you're involved in a court case already. Be extra careful. You have to be well behaved. You got to sort it out. And refrain from any scandalous relationship, which can create a loss of reputation in the long run. And you can be in the middle of a scandalous relationship. Be careful if you are. Be careful, please. Taurus weekly conclusion. From 7th of November till 13th of November 2022, the weekly conclusion for Taurus. In this coming week, there will be progression in your foreign projects. You might involve in buying or selling assets. There might be a change of place regarding residence, regarding lifestyle, regarding profession. There might be a change of place. Taurus, there will be great improvement in your lifestyle. There will be a great improvement in your approach as well. Taurus, you will be very much worried about family relationship, professional relationship. Your marriage relationship and your romantic relationship can be questionable. Sometimes there are fruitless running around, fruitless debates, fruitless disputes. Be careful. Taurus, there will be fruitless expenditure. Sometimes romantic relationship, marriage relationship, family relationship can be on the edge. Revolve around a lot of unnecessary tensions, political games and hassles. You have to be very careful how you act or react towards anybody in that kind of equation. You have to be very careful how with your word of speech, your presentation or dealing. You got to watch your decision and choices. Whatever you do, watch your ego and aggression. Refrain from developing too much ego and aggression. And don't flare up your ego and aggression if you're dealing with any kind of scenario situations. There will be destruction of enemies. There will be success in litigation and gain in business. You'll have a lot of companionship with your friends, and sometimes you are expecting too much from the friends, but you have to be very careful about your relationship. You may have many enemies and may be able to resolve a lot of your problems and complications. You will not getting along with your family at this particular moment, especially your parents. And sometimes there are relationships are there between you and your parents, but some sort of a bitterness can develop between you and your parents. You have to be very careful. You may have a living conflict between you and the people around you. And may I say that sometimes people can backstab you, sometimes people can let you down very badly, sometimes people can cheat you. And sometimes you end up spending a lot of money for wasteful things which you shouldn't be doing in the first place. Your enemies can snatch away your money and you face a lot of obstacle in earning some money. Your family will waste your money. Your subordinate can waste your money. Your own people can snatch away your money and go away. That can happen. You have to be very careful between you and your relationship, personally and professionally. You have a lot of secret worries, secret tensions, and your enemies will create a fear in you and sometimes grass you up or expose you, and due to that you end up having a lot of argument between you and the enemies. And you have to make a compromise situation between you and your enemies. You might end up joining hand with your enemies. But if you deal with properly, if you handle the overall situation very properly, then you'll be victorious. And after fighting with your enemies, be careful. Gemini weekly conclusion, 7th November till 30th November, Gemini. The weekly conclusion, Gemini. In this coming week, Sun, Mercury, Venus, Ketu transiting in your 5th house. So there will be rise in knowledge, ability, skill set. You'll be very much active, creative, dynamic. With your drive, determination, discipline, you will be able to resolve one of your complicated problem, one of your complicated situation and complication or tedious situation. There will be rise in expenditure. There will be rise in spending. You might end up investing money. If you're not careful, be careful. Kindly handle all your technical and legal matters extremely carefully. Please, I would insist, please do consult an expert if you come across any kind of a tricky situation or delicate situation or legal situation, personally or professionally. There will be rise in expenditure on luxuries and lifestyle. There will be fruitless running around. Totally unnecessary tension can be there. Sometimes you can be all over the place. If you're in the middle of a dispute or conflict or linked with legality or rules, regulation or compliance or property, then you must consult a legal expert or professional expert. Please try not to be getting carried away in your aggression or emotion. You'll have to make a practical decision and choices. You'll pass through a lot of period of mental anguish. You may tend to be getting excited very easily. You may be prone to accident and injury or surgical operation, or you have to be extremely cautious and careful. You will defeat your enemies and it's free from fear and enmity. An enemy can be many, not more than one. But you have to make sure that how you handle the situation. And you got to think thoroughly. You will be generous in your approach and perform a lot of good deeds. You'll attain wealth from the decision maker, support from the decision maker. You'll be attracted toward money and attain a lot of it if you want to. By applying your intelligence, logic, understanding, common sense, you will earn quite a lot. Superior may grant you favor. Family will provide you comfort. There will be a lot of comforts. You'll acquire name, fame, and fulfilling your desire. In examination or test or interview or presentation, you'll meet success. Enjoy hard studies as well. You will be able to upgrade your knowledge, ability, and skill set if you were given a chance. Wealth, comfort will be gained with most of your efforts. Your efforts will be rewarded. You'll enjoy thorough comfort. If you have any enemy, you'll be able to dominate over them. But think thoroughly. Use your brain, not your heart, not your emotions. Think logically how you handle the situation. There will be rise in name, fame, and fulfilling your desires. Travel is likely to happen. Stand by for the traveling. Cancerian weekly conclusion, 7th November till 30th November. The weekly conclusion for Cancerian. In this coming week, you'll be very active. You'll be very creative. You'll be very dynamic. You'll be participating in a lot of social events, religious events, rituals. There will be rise in status, prestige, and honor. You'll be extremely active, creative, dynamic. In this coming week, Cancerian, you will be involved yourself in a lot of new project, new venture, new planning, new ideas. But materialization of those kind of new project, new planning, new ideas can take some time. So exercise patience, please. Be more determined, be more driven. Try to be more disciplined in your approach. Cancerian, you'll have to be very much on alert. You have to be extremely careful when it comes to materialization of your strategic planning. Try not to be hasty. You got to be extremely cautious and careful whenever you're dealing with decision maker or higher authorities. By the weekend, beware of rivals, oppositions. Beware of rivals. Beware of opposition. Stop winding up yourself for no reason and try to be more interactive. Try not to be over suspicious. Try to absorb the situation, listen to the situation, absorb the information and think thoroughly before you make any decision. Try not to be hasty. Your expenditure can be sky high. You come across a lot of different opinions and clashes with your own people. You have to look after your health and well-being. And may I say that the government or people who have law of land and the people who have a legal power may favor you. There are some chance of wasteful expenditure. Sometimes you have an issue between you and the dearest one due to fiery temper. You'll face a lot of difficulty due to domestic scenario, professional scenario. There may be infliction or wound by animals or vehicles. You may develop a lot of dispute with your friends. There may be pain in stomach or private parts or male or female health. Government employee will have a dispute with officials. There may be change of place. Your peace of mind can be lost. Expenditure can be excessive. You may have a lot of accidents. Disfavor may fall upon you by those people who have power. You'll enjoy companionship, you'll enjoy wealth, and you'll possess assets, success, prosperity. More you'll be active, creative, dynamic, more you have achievements. And with your own efforts, you can achieve quite a lot. With the help of your friends and contacts, you can make wealth, you can achieve money. You can be very much resourceful and blessed with all sort of comfort, but you have to be very active, creative, dynamic. You'll be thoroughly recognized and appreciated by people who have power, decision maker. Leo weekly conclusion. In this coming week, may I say the weekly conclusion, week commencing 7th of November till 13th of November 2022. In this coming week, you'll come across lots of uncertainties, instabilities. Leo, in this coming week, you'll come across lots of income resources and financial resources and unique dignified opportunities. In this coming week, Leo, you got to look after your health and well-being. By the weekend, with your drive, determination and hard work and discipline, your financial gain will be better and better than before. In this coming week, Leo, you'll come across lots of new opportunities. A lot of new dynamics will be developing in this coming week. More you communicate with the world around you, more you will be able to achieve a lot of opportunity. More you'll be acquiring recognition and appreciation by a decision maker. People will appreciate you for your knowledge, ability and skill set. If you're leading any project, if you're leading any program, if you're leading any company, with your knowledge, ability and skill set, with your communication skill, you will be able to accomplish dignified success and prosperity, name, fame and establishment. But refrain from combining your ego and aggression. Don't boost up your ego and aggression. That's the only way you can ruin everything. At this particular time, eat your ego for breakfast and eat your aggression for dinner, please. That's the only way you can getting ahead, otherwise you won't. more you become presentable, polite, very sweet in communicating with people around you, more you'll be achieving dignified opportunities, more you achieving rising success, prosperity, name, fame, and establishment. You'll put a lot of effort in your new activities. There will be acquisition of money and resources and comfort. Success in government job will give you happiness. If you are in contracting for government, it will give you a huge accomplishment. Frequently you travel. Through your personal courage and intelligence, you will be able to dominate over your opponents. Business activity will provide you resources. You'll gain in wealth and fame. Opponent will be destroyed. Travel and business are gainful. Favor may come to you from government or those people who have authority. Association with friends and siblings will be profitable. You will also associate with a lot of companion. Your undertaking will meet success and money will be gained. And you'll be inclined to take a lot of journeys. You will be very active, very brave, very courageous as a lion and very strong, presentable, and you will be thoroughly rewarded. More you present yourself as a brave as a lion, more you'll be prosperous and more you'll be rising. You'll be skilled in communicating with people around you and converting those people into friendship, and those friendship can work for you for the long run. You will gain their favors and gain the higher accomplishments from higher authorities. Virgo Weekly Conclusion, 7th November till 13th November 2022. In this coming week, you will come across financial gain, prosperous opportunities, comforts, luxuries, lifestyle. Before you start a new project, new venture, new idea, you must complete all your unfinished projects and tasks. You spend it more than your income resources, more than you can earn. There will be unnecessary expenditure in your foreign ventures. You got to watch your temper. You got to watch your aggression. Try not to irritate all the time and try not to be grumpy all the time. That won't do anything. With your determination, drive and discipline, you'll be able to accomplish your goal. Your struggle will be converting into success and prosperity. You got to look after your health and well-being. Friends provide you with benefits and associate with a lot of success and prosperity, and you'll associate with a lot of companion. You will be able to fulfill your desire and have a success in your venture. There will be a lot of opportunities regarding acquisition of comfort, lifestyle, wealth, but at the same time look after your relationship with your family member. You may suffer from a lot of eye infection, mouth infection. If you're leading your family, if you're leading your business, you'll be thoroughly recognized and appreciated, and you'll be handsomely rewarded. And you'll always be thinking about creating more money, creating more resources, which is not bad, which is very good. And with all your efforts will be handsomely rewarded. You'll be coming as a prosperous in your business and satisfied with as much you can get. You will earn a lot of profit and interest. You'll be performing a lot of good deeds, and you'll protect yourself very carefully. And you'll benefit financially through government or through private employment, or blessed with all kind of comfort. But look after yourself from any kind of a theft or punishment. Libra Weekly Conclusion, 7th November till 13th November. The conclusion of the week for Libra is this. In this coming week, Venus will be transiting your own sign. So, in Libra. So there will be rising, lot of good happening, rising and achievements, luxuries, lifestyle, name, fame, and establishment at the same time. But at the same time, rising in expenditure as well on yourself. Your professional situation will be better than before. There will be rise in status, prestige, and honor and grace. You will have to create a lot of changes in your presentation, in your lifestyle, in your behavior, in your mannerism for bigger and better scenario situations. You have to. And may I say that you'll come across lots of challenges, problems, situations, complications, and opportunities at the same time. You have to carry on fighting. You have to carry on developing. You have to carry on communicating for bigger and better. And the improvement will be there. You know what you want, but you could accomplish it, no doubt, All kind of struggle will converting into success, but you got to look after your health and well-being. Yes, I can see that you got to behave yourself regarding how you say things, regarding your mannerism, regarding your actions, regarding your conduct, regarding your dealings, regarding your presentation, what you say, what not to say. A new business interest may come your way. Mentally, you will be happy. Through your intelligence, you will enjoy earning. Your health will be good. There will be some enhancement to your status. You will be able to fulfill your desire, indulging in luxuries, lifestyle, and harmony. Professionally, there's a rise in status or rise in promotion and in rise in your income sources, but you got to work hard. You will associate with a lot of companions. There will be an opportunity to travel. You'll be prone to anger, which would result in various problems, which is no good. There may be trouble from enemies. You have to handle all those kind of situations, scenarios. But you'll progress through your own efforts. You'll be well respected and victorious in enhancing your family name. You'll enjoy companionship, but beware of getting temperamental all the time, argumentative all the time, which is no good at all. Beware of any allergic reaction on your body. If you're a government servant, then you'll be promoted to higher status. Your presentation will be very powerful. Your achievements will be dignified. You might travel around. At the same time, you'll be extravagant, pleasure-loving, spendthrift, and person who invite trouble upon themselves. But be extra careful. Watch your decisions and choices very, very carefully. Scorpio weekly conclusion, 7th November till 30th November, weekly conclusion. Scorpio, in this coming week, you'll be extremely busy in your approach, in your personal life, in your professional life, everything you perform and do. Your foreign project will be on progression. For the improvement of the situation, you got to do a lot of running around. You have to pull up your socks. You got to work very hard. You must raise your awareness. With your hard work, creativity, you will be able to accomplish something dignified. You might involve in a deal of a car or property. Sometimes you can be very much restless, sometimes very much upset, sometimes very much disappointed, sometimes very much grumpy. More you become aggressive, more you'll wind up yourself, more you create a problem for yourself, which you shouldn't be. Clarity of thought, clarity of understanding, and holding on to your trucks will be the real key for your prosperity and the long-term success. You got to be extremely careful about your decisions, choices, but do consider a long-term future, not the short-term. Refrain from aggressive approach and out-of-control behavior. You must calm down yourself and collect it, please. The expenditure on treatment of illness would be excessive. And sometimes you have to spend money for legality. You may also suffer due to false allegation. The spending on virtuous religious pursuit would be done and dusted. Opponent will be rising. You may have a lot of trouble with government authority or legal authority. Expenditure can be excessive. Physically, you may fail as well as having some mental anguish. Your eyes will create a trouble for you. There will be excessive expenditure. There may be fear from enemies. Sometimes too much mental anguish, disfavor from people who have authority. Travel may be forced upon you and you'll be deprived of a lot of expenditure. There may be some kind of a mishappening. Beware of robberies, beware of theft, beware of cheating, deception, fraud, beware. You spend a lot of money for the family. You'll be spending a lot of money for resolving problems, and look after your financial backing. Beware of any wasteful expenditure. You'll travel around and sometimes you going through a lot of obstacles. You'll be punished by authority if you're not careful. You will earn through your own efforts, enjoy pleasures. You'll be interested in creating a lot of disturbances. You'll spend a lot of money for companionship. May lose money because of your habits. Be careful. You got to know exactly what you really want. Sagittarius weekly conclusion, 7th November till 30th November, Sagittarius weekly conclusion. In this coming week, end of this week, there will be rise in prosperity, progression, accomplishments. You'll be participating in a lot of social events, religious events. You'll be highly active, very creative, very dynamic. You'll get the support, help and guidance of your well-wishers. Due to position of Venus, sometime you'll come across many obstacles, delays, waste of time. Health-wise, look after your abdomen, any issue linked with blood and urine. Try not to be hasty. Try not to rush anything, otherwise you'll end up ruining something very important with your hastiness. You'll have to be on guard and you'll have to be on alert. Do watch your mannerism, do watch your behavior. You got to think thoroughly before you present anybody, any dialogue, any word of speech. Do watch your speech and do watch your conduct and dealing. Please refrain from biting anybody with your arrogance, with your attitude, with your ego, with your word of speech. Don't do that, please. Otherwise, you'll pay a very big price. You'll have a gain in name and fame, but with your hard work. Travel and business will grant you some kind of wealth and money. Your dignity and status will be enhanced. You will be able to fulfill your desires. There will be a lot of earning from business and gain. The gain may be possible if you are a craft person, if you are a craftsman, if you are a performing artist. Your status will be enhanced. You'll be enjoying thoroughly professional companionship, business companionship, personal companionship, and money can be rising with your hard work. There may be some kind of a tendency for you to indulge in some kind of a tantra, some kind of spiritual activities. And this particular time period, as long as you're driven, focused, determined, disciplined, you'll be able to lead. And you'll be acquiring success and prosperity from the decision maker. You'll get the profit and you'll be achieving popularity. You'll attain victory and profit. And you will have all kind of support, help and guidance and attain success. Capricorn weekly conclusion, 7th November till 13th November 2022. The weekly conclusion for Capricorn. In this coming week, Sun, Mercury, Venus, Ketu transiting in your 10th house, the house of profession. Due to this, you'll come across lots of professional challenges, lots of professional complications, lot of professional delays linked with your profession, career, job. But with you will be successful in your efforts. Delays can be there, but efforts will be rewarded, handsomely rewarded. Hard work will be paid off, no doubt about it. Capricorn, there will be rising in enthusiasm. You'll be very active, creative and dynamic. You'll be extremely active and achieving quite a lot. And you'll be achieving some kind of income resources or new financial resources or new source of income. And financial accomplishment will be there. Rise in professional status will be there. Lot of, like a new contract will be there for you. Your foreign project will be successful with push, pull and blow and with your determination. At the same time, you'll come across quite a few issues linked with government or linked with higher authorities, regarding higher official or decision maker. You have few issues regarding that. If you are government employee, then you have to be extremely cautious and very, very careful regarding your professional relationship with your seniors, colleagues and juniors. There are a lot of political games are going on. There will be fruitless running around, unnecessary hassle. Sometimes you'll come across lots of conflicting situations, but you got to handle the overall situation most delicately. The decision taken by you would be wise, result in success in your venture. Your desire will be fulfilled. You'll gain wealth, comfort will be there. Elevation will come to you in your profession and you'll enjoy enhancement. You'll be inclined to perform a lot of good deeds. You may change your employment. You may change the working style. You may change your job or career. And sometimes those in authority can be source of your trouble. You have to be thinking thoroughly how to handle them. You may make changes in your job and residence. You might change your job and residence together. Journeys will be gainful. You'll gain dignity and getting some sort of professional rising. You may be involved in a lot of contract working, staying close to your decision maker, involving a lot of good deeds. You'll get financial gain, award, income resources, appointment on higher post from the decision maker. And you might buy a new property or new car, or you will be rewarded thoroughly. You'll get the appreciation, recognition from the decision maker, occupying a unique position. Your luck will blossom in this week. And especially if you're working for the government You receive honor, will be popular among the decision maker, respected by authority. And may I say, people will appreciate you. People will appreciate you and recognize your knowledgeability and skill set. Best of luck. Aquarius weekly conclusion. 7th November till 13th November. The weekly conclusion for Aquarius in this coming week. In this coming week, you got to go through a lot of uncertainties, professionally, financially, personally. In this coming week, you come across income resources, financial gain at the same time. In this coming week, you got to look after your relationship with your family members, with your elders. There will be fruitless running around and a lot of higher expenditure. You might involve in a deal of a car or property or both. In this coming week, Aquarius, beware of cheating, deception, fraud. Be careful. You have to be on guard, on alert. More you become alert, on guard, more you will be okay. More you'll be protect yourself. More you'll save yourself from any kind of losses. In this coming week, a new project will come along. You will be able to fulfill your desire, enjoying good fortune, gain in wealth. Journeys will prove to be profitable. You'll have a success in your undertaking, in your business, in your career, in your business profession. You'll have some sort of a rising in your professional status. Journeys will be profitable. There will be a rise in professional status, gain of wealth. You'll be inclined to perform a lot of good deeds. Your undertaking will meet success. You'll involve a lot of virtuous deeds. Any journey undertaken during this phase of time would be beneficial to you. You'll receive a lot of favors from higher authorities. There may be some disappointment, fall in earning. Friends can be source of your position. A tendency towards wicked deeds may reveal itself. You may suffer a lot of pain in your back, arms. You'll be capable of solving problems through your own efforts. You may attain pleasure from abroad. You may earn wealth. You will earn wealth through your own efforts, no doubt about it. You'll enjoy companionship. You'll be honored by decision maker. And you have a lot of new project, new planning, new venture. A new project is developing in front of you and you'll be participating very heavily. If you're a professional working as a financial consultant or professional consultant or any type of consultant, then your achievements will be most dignified in this week. You'll be prosperous and you'll be endowed with a lot of types of help, support and guidance. You'll be renowned and successful and be performing a lot of good deeds, religious deeds. You will be very active. You will be extremely creative. You will be very much dynamic. Pisces weekly conclusion, 7th November till 13th November 2022. In this coming week, Pisces, you'll come across lots of financial plannings, lot of professional planning, and you'll be able to materialize most of your financial planning into real-time system, a proper project. Your professional efforts, your financial efforts will bring dignified rewards for you. Your expenditure can be sky high on luxuries, on lifestyle. You'll be participating in a lot of social events, religious events. In this coming week, you got to look after your health and well-being, but refrain from foul temper, out of control behavior, out of control aggression, out of control attitude. Pisces, if you are leading any project or program or company, then you have to be extremely cautious. Very careful regarding your decisions, choices, and strategies. You have to watch your word of speech. You have to watch your presentation. If you're dealing with conduct, your behavior, you have to be careful. Do look after your health and well-being regarding your lower abdomen. Opponent will trouble you. You may meet with excessive expenditure, sometime loss of money, sometime huge expenditure. Beware of any issue regarding eye infection or chest infection or mouth infection. Your family relationship, you have to be extremely cautious and careful. Business travel will result in losses if you're not careful. There's a tendency towards excessive expenditure. There may become some kind of eye illness or eye disease or suffering. Beware of any kind of mishappening. You will face a lot of opposition from your nearest or dearest one. People will oppose you. People will talk behind your back. There will be strife at home. There may become some kind of illness with much suffering. Abdominal eye disease may cause you trouble. And look after yourself from any kind of a health issue linked with lower abdomen, digestive system, especially if you're suffering with piles. There may be loss of money and due to certain things happen, due to cheating, deception, fraud. Be careful. Money can be lost. There may be deception. Be careful. Beware of any kind of deception. Those in authority can be source of your trouble. You may make a lot of changes in your residence. There will be pain in your shoulder. You will suffer from a lot of issues, some kind of issues within the relationship, issue with the professional relationship, issue with the understanding between you and the people around you. Your financial circumstances definitely improving, where you find sudden wealth, unexpected wealth, which you never thought before, which you not earned by yourself. But you will be very much secretly very active in doing a lot of things which a lot of people not known about it. And you might get a sudden financial gain that can happen in this week. So stand by. In this weekly conclusion, I haven't covered the transit of the week as well as task precaution chanting, but I can offer you a very golden opportunity to enjoy the full premium content, full premium horoscope, weekly and monthly. And for that, you have to do something for me. You have to visit my website and download Android app. If you have an Android phone, try to download the Android app and become an Android subscriber. Then you'll have a full access to the premium content, weekly horoscope, monthly horoscope for next 13 weeks. You'll enjoy thoroughly. And I'm sure you enjoy this particular conclusion. Kindly press the bell and become our subscriber. There are two types of subscribers you can become for us. You can become a subscriber for our Android app, subscriber for our YouTube, please. And both will share a lot of content. Try to become Android subscriber and YouTube subscriber. We can share a lot of content with you. Monthly horoscope, yearly horoscope review, Rahu Ketu's transit effect, Jupiter transit effect, Saturn transit effect, and as well as live show streaming link where I present 3 live shows. Each live shows, the duration is 2 hours. Every Friday, UK timing, 1200 hour till 1400 hour. Every Sunday, 1200 hour till 1400 hour. Every Sunday, 1500 hour till 1700 hour. UK timing, because I'm based in Jico. We can share with the live streaming link and live, you can participate in the live show. You can be any part of the world, around any part of the globe. You call me on the during the live show, live streaming, and you give me your name, date of birth, place of birth, time of birth. Fire me a question, I'll give you answer there and then. Participate in the 6 hours live show. But all the timing is UK timing because I'm based in UK. And wish you all the very best of luck. And I wish very best weekend and best week for the whole week. But try to be our YouTube subscriber as well as Android subscriber. You know what to do for becoming Android subscriber. Kindly visit my website, prakashastrologer.com. Download the Android app and become our Android subscriber. Best of luck.